Welcome back, people of the internet, to War for the Crown, Crownfall. Last we left our lovely, lovely heroes. I gotta give all these tokens vision. I wasn't as ready as I thought I was. They all made it out of the building, that one building with all the dead senators. And they ventured forth after receiving some alarming messages from Martella Lothheed, and then found their way to a warehouse called the Dignified Repository, where she mentioned her last cutoff message was from. And they fought some people, and then they heard more people. And they kind of scampered out of there to rest for some time. And now, before we move to the big map, I shrink you all down to the appropriate size for the map. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! I'm not gonna scamper you here yet. Because last we left off,
we can scamper.
I almost forgot. How could I? We left on a cliffhanger. You all woke up. You met with each other, thinking of a plan in Lucia's estate. When you heard some scuttling noises in a nearby closet, you opened the door, and then the door was immediately slammed after seeing a certain little kobold in the closet setting up a tiny little table full of goods. And we find ourselves, after the door has been slammed, with Aravid walking away. Take it away, everyone except for Aravid.
Dare you do a recap without mentioning the nips? How dare you, sir?
I can't believe it. You know what?
You good day.
The next attack that I roll will automatically miss.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
In memory of Mimips.
Well, he's not dead yet.
In commemoration of Mimips.
In celebration.
But that is where...
Yes, there you go.
That is where we find ourselves. The door has just been slammed shut, Aravid is walking away, and you're all just standing there in front of this closet door.
Lucia opens it.
You open the door again, and there behind the door with his arms wide open, maybe in the motion of slowly putting them down after the door has been slammed, but then immediately putting them back up after the door gets opened, is the little kobold Mimips that you met in the underground archives underneath the Senator building.
I wave.
He waves back. And none of you can understand him if he's saying anything.
Yeah. Lucia's Lucia's trying to think or just how to figure out how to sort of express, are you going to live here now?
Do you have linguistics?
Let me see. I was thinking about it. I have a little. No, it's not a actual chosen trait. So, I mean, I do sign language.
I mean, you could certainly.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do. So Lucia's going to. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Aravid. Lucia's going to point to herself, and then do kind of a broad gesture, like, this place, whatever, all around us. Like, this is mine. And then she's going to point at Mimips and do 2 thumbs up.
When you do that, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's fine, because it's very obvious, because Mimips points it out to you as well. He kind of mimics what you do. He points to some of the goods on his table and then points to you, and then points to him, and then does a thumbs up. And when he points to the goods on his table, there may or may not be silverware that may or may not no longer be in your kitchen.
So when I say Mikasa Sukasa, he's taking it really, really literally and personally.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
There
yes,
may
I
or
agree.
may not be, a vase. There may or may not be some
Okay.
silverware. You know.
All right. What happens if I pick up a spoon?
He kind of similar to the interaction in the archives. He waits for you to put an item forth.
Okay, so I'm going to click my tongue and shake my head and point at the spoon and point to me vigorously.
And as you do this, everyone else, you hear one of the workers who has been called forth to look at all this kind of peers his head around into the closet and goes, "That's where my timekeeper went." So you take the spoon, you point to yourself. He kind of holds his hands out like, kind of does like a give me motion.
Okay, you know what? We're going to resolve this later. So I put the spoon back on the table and wave and shut the door.
Okay.
Still in here. Wait, I'm still in here. Let me out.
Okay, open the door.
One of your worker kind of like taps you on the shoulder, Lucia, so he can get your attention, and says to you, and you're able to read the lips.
Right.
Says to you, "Do you want us to do something about that, or?"
I believe that is a future problem, unless you can find someone who speaks, was it Draconic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, unless you know of someone safe who speaks Draconic. But for now, just know that these things are in the closet, and perhaps if we have any little shiny bits of glass, you can see if he will trade for that, because he wants to trade.
Okay, I'll certainly put some word out for a Draconic speaker. Would you like us to rope off this area for the guests?
Yes. I don't know how many guests we're going to have in the near future, but that is a wise idea.
Okay, understood. I will go get some rope.
Thank you.
And he walks off in a very confused and semi-hurried walk.
They're very protective of me,
Mm-hmm.
Lucia says to everybody. Shall we?
Is there any non-kitchen utensil goods on that table?
Do you open the door again?
We didn't close it after Lucia let me out, right?
That's true. Didn't.
Yeah, so
you look. There are some books that may have been scrounged from the archives. There may or may not be some baggies that you don't know what's in them. There are
Baggies.
little
Something
baggies.
herbal.
Mm-hmm. But there are some things that aren't just
Like household goods.
your house. So there's still, I think, I don't think you bought all of the potions that he had.
oh, okay. How much do those run for again?
Are you asking him?
Yeah. I'm gonna point at the potion hold out my bag of coins and kind of gesture how much.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Let's see here. He holds up. I need to look at his token again. Yeah, okay. He holds up all 10 fingers, and then puts his pointer and little clawed thumb to 2 zeros.
Oh God! See, I told you. Don't, when you're bargaining, never ask what they want. Put
Okay.
less than you want to pay on the table.
All right. So he's saying it's 1,000. I'm gonna gesture to him. Hold for next time so we can talk. Is there a way that I can communicate that idea to him?
Do you have linguistics?
I do.
You can roll that.
Okay.
You roll that, and he seems to understand. And he kind of holding up the potion, begins to like stick it into a separate bag to hold on to.
Nice. Because I'm definitely gonna pick up Draconic the next time I freaking level up. All right, I'm good to go.
Are there any other potions on the table right now? Or is it just the one that he stored away for Desmond?
Well, there were quite a few. This is a smaller table than the one in the archives.
Is this a closet?
It is a tiny little closet. There were maybe 2 or 3 potions on the table.
And none of them are recognizable at this point.
None of them are recognizable as the ones that you previously bought from him.
Okay. What I'd like to do is I realized as I was going through Mia's inventory during from last session to now, I actually have 2 weapons that are the giant weapons that are 2-handed. I have the bone totem, and then I have that the stone arm. I'd like to think, since I got the stone arm off of a statue, it's actually pretty well done up and maintained. So I would like to take that one and put it on the table and gesture to one of the potions. I don't really care which one. I'm just going with like one of them and pointing to the statue's arm and then pointing to the potion again to see if he would make a trade.
Okay. He looks over the arm. Maybe puts on one of those little, like
a jeweler's loop.
Yeah, the jeweler's like monocle thing. Begins looking it over. Puts one of his clawed fingers up to his chin, scratches it, and then begins very with difficulty dragging the giant arm onto his side and places one of the potions on yours.
Awesome. I will take
See
it.
if he'll give me back a couple of spoons.
I will point to a spoon and give the just one finger, just point to, and I will pick one that doesn't look like as nice, like definitely one that Lucia's had for a while, so it's got some wear and tear on it. And I will point to it. I will point to that section. I will hold up to one finger, and then I'll put my hands together in like a prayer, kind of like asking him if he'll give me a spoon too.
Give me a diplomacy if you have it.
Sure. Sure, I've got 2. Whoa!
Whoa, indeed.
Total of 20.
He looks and he kind of does like a waving motion of, all right, you can take the spoon too.
I will pull out 2 of like the worst put together spoons and I will put them in front of him and gesture for him to take which one he would prefer to keep. So I'm showing like a sense of like, thank you for letting me choose, but I wanna make sure that the final say is yours. Like, which one do you want to keep?
If there are 2 spoons, one on the right, one on the left, he looks them over, with his little jeweler's glass, and he takes the one on the right.
Perfect. I will take the one on the left and I will give him a bright smile and a little curtsy and I will turn around and I will hand the spoon to Lucia and I will put the potion in my pocket.
You can mark unknown Mimip's potion in your inventory.
I will do that.
The entire time, Aravid is just waiting at the door already. He's gone.
Muttering.
If he has
He's
stepped outside
at
to
the
get
warehouse
fresh air,
already.
I don't blame him.
Aravid's actually already at the warehouse.
Honestly, at this point, I might actually be just pacing outside instead of waiting inside.
Look, potions are good.
A map.
Yes, the map.
Pretty.
You were here, and I think where did we? Lucia's house is somewhere like on the edge of town.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to see if I actually wrote it down anywhere.
West Park,
Sure.
Lions Gate.
Well, it would need to be near-ish to the warehouse district because that tunnel ain't that long.
Think. Let me.
So wherever that was.
Yeah,
Gray
we put it
Market?
somewhere. We certainly put it somewhere.
We did. We did. I feel like it was Gray Market.
Where is it? Where am I looking?
I don't. Anyway, it's near the
Ah, yeah,
warehouse
here.
district. Ah,
Yeah,
there we
that
go.
works.
Yeah.
So somewhere in Grand Bridge.
Yeah, we'll say that, and if I said something different last session, well, it just got retconned.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Works
So,
for me.
you guys begin leaving. Do you close the door on the MIPS?
Yeah. Wave and close the door.
And you guys meet back up with Aravid, who is pacing back and forth.
As the first of you 4 make your way out of Lucia's residence, I do speak up and just kind of muse, like with my hands behind my back while I'm pacing. Small reptilian creep with items to buy that may or may not be pilfered. Taking up time when we could be saving our political allies from potential death. That's all right. This is fine. And that's it.
Well, if no one says anything in response.
I think Desmond would say, well, that's one way of looking at it, but I see a good business opportunity. If this little reptilian creature can tunnel up through the earth at rates that we can barely comprehend, I believe we could use that to our advantage. And then I pat Aravid on the back.
I pull myself away before the second pat.
Oh, I only pat you once.
Oh, you didn't do the good old double pat?
I think
That
the double
seems
pat's
a
like...
little weird to just do a single pat.
It's really
Really?
hard.
Is it?
Like the really hard one. Just bam.
Oh, it's like, don't... I think a single pat's like, don't worry about it. And two pats is like, we're good, we're good. I mean, that's how I interpret it. But
Anyway.
anyways, I digress.
Dignified repository.
Yes, yes. You guys make your way. Okay, I'm not changing scenes yet. I don't know if I added your tokens. Yes, I did.
All right. New guards, let's go.
You guys
Oh.
find your way, and the place seems to be quiet. What music do I put on here? What's this? Nope. What's this?
No? Huh.
Yeah, this works.
Okay.
Does everyone have vision? I hope you do.
Yes.
Perfect.
I can see all the way into here.
Yeah, because the freaking lighting is messed up, so I just left the door open.
As soon as we get here, Desmond is going to use... Oh, geez, I just closed my player sheet. That's not what I wanted to do. He's gonna use a utility wild talent that basically functions as disguise self. Where is it? Yeah, this one.
Alright, so a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier, which is...
It is... because I took an archetype for the kineticist, instead of Constitution, it uses my intelligence.
Okay.
So for 4 minutes.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I'm gonna use disguise self and make myself look like one of the guards.
Oh, okay.
Like, just copy the uniform and maybe change my face a little bit, but yeah. I'm gonna walk around counterclockwise around the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to pat you on the arm and say, be careful. You have guidance.
I'd like to do a clockwise version, but without making a sound and staying out of line of sight.
You can do a stealth, and both of you can also do perceptions.
Okay.
What is the time of day, by the way?
You guys didn't sleep a full 24 hours. Right? You just did the 8. And I think I said it was around morning. Before you left. So now it is maybe like 7, 8 o'clock. Damn,
I'm gonna
man,
go
28.
ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside the. Which of the bushes seems to be very thick?
Definitely these. The 2 bushes you hid the bodies in.
I'm gonna start making my way into the bush and try to make it.
All right.
Tippy tappy tippy tip.
Do I need to do a stealth check for this, or
To remain concealed? Sure.
Alright.
Let's see. Let me look at something. Just gonna do that real quick. I'll answer that question in a second. Was Desmond wanting to stealth around the building, or were you just walking? No problem.
I'm walking.
Okay. You do not. You guys don't hear anything, or don't see anything going around the building. Aravid, by your door, you do hear. Well, less so by your door. By your door, you don't hear anything. But if you continue down the ways, at some point with your big perception, you would hear some silent conversation of possibly two people talking to each other. One voice saying, "You hear that outside? Someone's walking around the place." The other one responds with, "We're not assigned any more guards. We're all we got." And then the second one he was talking to says, "I'll go tell the boss."
A question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it common knowledge to us that they are trying to track down nobles? Is it because we know that they took people from the Senate building, but do we know? And we know they took the princess, but do we know if they would? Do we have a sense that they would track down any nobles at all that they can get their hands on, or do they? Or do we think not?
That is tough to say because you know from the last few messages of Martella, she was leading people out of the building and then, got cut off. So that's, whether to say they took everyone, that's up to interpretation. I'm not sure what role I could give with that, other than saying what I just said.
Okay. Mia is going to go over to Chia, who has moved behind the bush, and present a question, like tap on her shoulder to get her attention and present a question to her. What if
Paying attention.
What if I disguise myself as a noble person who happened to catch wind of them being taken in here, and maybe they'll take me in? Maybe they'll see me as like a threat, or if these people are out to kidnap locals, maybe they'll take me in with everybody, and then you guys can find your way in that way, and maybe I can secure a little bit of safety for the people inside.
Lucia thinks about that for a minute, and she says, I don't know how that would aid the others in getting in, but it has merit. I suppose we could both do that. I know you can take care of yourself, but I don't like the thought of you being in there alone.
I understand that, but I don't like the thought of you going in there.
Well, the benefit, I suppose, of me going with you is I have had some limited exposure to nobles, shall we say. I don't know that mere guards would know who I am, but the higher ups possibly might.
I see. Well, I think we should probably run this by everybody because this, and she will hold up the ring that her rat dad gave her, and say, this allows me to change my appearance. But it seems like it's really specific to this, to turning myself into somebody of more distinguished culture. Or it's, I don't know. It's supposed to make me look super fancy. So if I can look super fancy and you always look fancy, maybe we could wander in there as if we got a direction that this is where they were, and then they'll, make us hostage, and we can at least secure the safety of the people inside.
Out of character, who is it that's wearing a uniform disguised?
That would be me.
Okay. Lucia thinks again and she says, what if there was a guard bringing us in?
I mean, that is definitely one idea. Caught us running around outside trying to look in.
Trying to find our friends?
Maybe that guard could pull the other guards in needing some form of assistance or guidance, since there's two of us and only one of them, which could clear up some space for our other two compatriots to get in. Oh, Ervid, I don't know how much of that you heard. I will turn Lucia so she knows where Ervid is.
Thank you.
And standing in broad daylight, well, not actually. I heard some of it. It sounds like you have a way to escort the three of you in. I found there are basically guards on every door, but the door that I was at, I'm not positive it was closely guarded. If Hugh and I can unlock and get through that door, we might be able to get in ourselves as well.
If the two of
Are
us...
you
Go ahead.
are you aiming to tackle this from two directions, Aravid?
I don't really want to be in a front end approach with everyone noticing. That's kind of how we got in the mess with the other guards.
If we have a guard, and Lucia makes the air quotes mark, escorting the two of us in, and we cause a disturbance, perhaps trying to get away, that might draw some of the guards from the doors, giving the two of you a better chance.
Exactly my point. I don't think this is a bad plan. I don't want to be in the limelight for this one.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. You're very capable, and even more so when you're unseen.
You have no idea.
Desmond
dare
turns
say.
to Hugh and asks, "What am I supposed to call you now? Birdman?"
Maybe I should have gone with that name. No. I'll be on for now. Anyway,
Calbion. Well, does this
anyway,
plan sound agreeable to you, Calbion?
so Arvid, you wanted me to go in the back with you? Did I hear that
You have
correctly?
you have lockpicks, yes?
Question. Are you proficient in lockpicks as well? Because my toolkit is
Is
almost
there a
anti.
specific? I can't remember because I don't think I've ever actually played a rogue. Is there a specific like proficiency in lockpicks, or do you just? It's disabled device, right?
That's what I was looking at.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have disabled device, just sleight of hand, and I also don't have the tools.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to
I
unlock
could
it for you.
next level. I could probably sink
Wait.
some ranks into unlocking disabled device, but for now I can't.
Okay.
And this is player talking. In case you couldn't tell. Well,
Anyway, it looks like we're gonna go at this from two different approaches or two different ways. We'll have the main group try to get sneak themselves in. Or we'll get the main group to escort themselves in, while the second group is going to try to approach it from the back door.
hey, GM, how loud, like how noticeable is it when locks are being unlocked?
I don't think it would be that loud unless someone's like on the other side of the door, like listening.
Right.
You know.
Okay, well, I speculate that there isn't someone right at the other side of the door, so I would like to get our. I would like to get our door accessible, and we can send you a message through the medallions that you can, you know, take your hostages. And he'll like look at Desmond.
Right. Do you want us to give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Would you prefer to?
We'll send you a message when
you'll
we successfully gone in.
And how would you propose to do that?
Our medallions.
All right.
Show the senatorial aid badge.
Okay. Somebody gave theirs away, right?
Not
I
to my
think
knowledge.
Mia did. Didn't you give yours to
Oh,
Rat
okay.
Daddy?
No.
Yeah, just
I
as
did not.
long as.
Oh,
okay. So we
Okay.
all still have it. Okay, I was just misremembering that then. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the groups had a way of communicating. Okay. Mia, did you want to change into a uniform? I believe you said you had that capability.
Yeah, hold on. And she will kind of like twist the gem on the ring, and she gets shrouded in like a mist, and when the mist settles, she's in a very nice, noble looking garb from a higher class. And that is the feature of this ring that allows me to do that once per day, is change into the level of nobility of the area that I'm in.
Question out of character. How do you guys do that that Tanish text?
You type /me or /e. I usually do /me. Yeah,
/e and then
/me,
whatever.
and then just space.
Anyway.
going to hand my crossbow to Desmond, so that I am appearing unarmed. And then Desmond, you
Okay.
can toss it to me at need.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll just hold it off in one hand.
Perfect, thank you.
And this, according to the description that you gave me, Pi, of this ring, it does mimic disguised self, transforming appearance and clothing. Is that enough to hide the bone totem that I have on me?
Yeah, sure. The bone totem. The bone totem. You stole a bone totem from the archives, right?
Yeah, that is the two-handed large weapon that I have.
Two-handed large weapon. I'm pretty sure it'd be able to turn it into a, you can have it disguise itself as a long sword or a great sword.
Could I have it disguise itself as like a walking staff?
Sure, it might be a bit bulkier walking staff.
Awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
I will do that and have it kind of like strapped-ish to my back. So if he's gonna if Desmond's gonna be like pushed, actually no, I'll be walking with it like I have a limp or something like that. I'll do that instead.
All right.
All right, let's get moving. I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the door. There we go. Assuming that we're moving together,
Yeah.
because the other group's already at the door. I don't want to like scoot when
Mm-hmm.
we already know what our intention is.
Mm-hmm. Should we drop some rope around our wrists so we look, at least at first glance, like we are tied up?
Our wrists? Well, I mean, I don't think
No,
that's probably
Mia and I.
necessary. You're deaf, and Mia is in a guard uniform.
No, I'm not. I'm in a noble.
No, she's not.
Oh, you're in a noble.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
you're in a
taking in
noble
two
uniform?
nobles.
Oh, okay. That would have been a lot easier if it was another guard, though. All right.
The ring doesn't do that, so.
Can't do it. Just matches noble status.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have rope?
Well,
I imagine we would have grabbed some pie if you'd let us get away with that.
Well,
Since
I'm a
we knew we
weak,
were going
injured
on sort of a
person.
breakout.
I'm a weak, injured person who uses a staff,
That's
and
true.
you are deaf. I don't think they would think we would defend ourselves very well. We could just play the part of cowering nobles.
I don't think people can tell you're deaf by just looking at you. However, we cowering nobles will be fine.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll go with it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're just waiting for you, Lucia, to come with us.
I don't know where you went. Sorry. Oh, up to that
We went in
door.
through the door, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Should we be in front of you so you can push us in?
Yeah, sure. I will brusquely handle Mia. You can make it like mess up your face, right? Like with the artificial makeup. Okay, can you make it look like Noble's attire that's been torn up?
It just says, look like noble attire, but could I have preemptively like rubbed dirt on my face so it looked like I got thrown to the ground outside or something?
I mean, yeah, you could pick up some of the soil. Yeah, the ring won't be able to replicate, replicates a noble, not a disheveled,
I can,
beat
though.
up noble.
I can like take my hair and like, have some of it falling down out of its updo and like rip one of my sleeves halfway off and.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's probably good.
Okay,
If this is a traditional society, I think
All right.
that's probably good enough.
And
Mhm.
while you guys are doing all that, let's go to the door in the back. The door does successfully click open. The door's not open, but it does click. You hear the click when you're done unlocking it.
Okay, so I will take the medallion and say, send us a message once you're inside and get a little bit of attention. And then to Hugh, I will whisper, Calbion, you'll get used to that outfit at some point. For now, just stay a little bit behind. Because I can probably see the effects of that 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I nod to him, and I'm gonna try to maintain some distance while trying to shadow his movements.
All right.
Okay, game time for the other party.
All right. So are you opening the door?
Yep, I'm just opening the door.
Oh, well, not you. This group back here.
Oh, okay.
In the back, no. We're waiting to open the door when they send a message back.
Okay.
Or things sound really, really shitty and we don't hear back.
Yeah.
So Lucia says, just push me through the door. Push me in there. Hard.
I mean, I was gonna bring Mia in since she's actually a frontliner.
Okay.
So Desmond's gonna manhandle Mia while he opens the door.
All right. You open the door. And I will open the door in a second. And I mean, you're going to see what you're going to see when the door gets opened. I'm just going to delete this instead of trying to worry about it. I'll just delete the lighting. So place yourself where you'd be when you'd step in. You open the door.
Hello.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna put
Okay.
Lucia back here real quick, and maybe even Mia next to you, because when you open the door, unfortunately, it seems that they have been waiting for some time for someone to open this door, and one of them slashes at you with a dagger.
Hold. Yeah, but okay, he'll slash at me.
Yeah, and both on the opposite sides of the doors are actually going for this. One to Desmond and one to Mia.
Okay.
Mia, I'm assuming a 10 does not confirm a critical.
That is correct.
So you will take 6 points of dagger damage. And while I loved this plan, at least for the front group, the back group may be fine, but some of the people inside the building made the note of they weren't expecting any guards and this was all they had. So initiative is going to be rolled because all these people draw weapons.
I mean, that's fine. Can I talk to them?
Unfortunately, I don't think you will be able to because they knew, essentially.
So I can't say Maxilar found these guys and sent me here?
No.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. Like, I was gonna tell him that I'm not a guard. I'm not supposed to be stationed here.
That may have made it even worse for you.
Would it? If Maxilar just sent me here and didn't care about my rank, I can't really defy his orders. But I digress. I'll accept the decision.
There's a lot of people. I probably should have just rolled once for all of them. But I'm already into it. And then this fella up here who has a funny name. That's not being ignored and more for the crown.
Well, I mean, I knew they were there. I just didn't know they were attacking.
Mr. Smiles isn't gonna do anything. Neither is this guy. Desmond. And if it makes the situation feel better, the reason why I wouldn't help you, and this is out of game knowledge, these are not Maxilar's goons.
Oh, okay.
And they got attacked last time, and they knew of it. They were ready, and so they stayed ready, waiting for anyone to try and enter the building again.
Okay, so these guys aren't actually aligned with Maxilar.
Out of character.
Out of
They
character. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna RP that meta, so we're okay. Is that me?
That is you.
Okay, so I think to follow up with this, could I get a description of what these guys look like?
Sure. So the ones next to you seem to be in the same guard outfit. But some of the others, I can actually give you a handout. They look, once I find it, they look like, come on, where are you? I have a handout here. I just need to find it. There we go. They look like this.
Silent cultist? God damn it. That can't be good. Alright. Do I recognize that uniform? Yeah, the punching daggers look kind of cool.
I'm not sure how to answer that question.
Okay. I will proceed as a default no, I don't recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fair. Okay. So I will step back one, and I think I will take the total defense action and toss Lucia her crossbow.
Alrighty. All right, so that is your go.
Yes, and I'm gonna let my guard uniform actually fall away.
All right. All right. Silent cultist. Which one is that? That is this one. Let me pull open their sheet. My lovely little silent cultists. What do you have here? What is this? Oh, there's so many things in here. Okay, here's what they're gonna do. Oh man, hold on. I need to relearn these sheets. Jesus. Okay, yeah, I know what they're gonna do. Oh. Yeah, okay. Can Mr. Desmond give me a will save? Hee hee. Okay. You shake off this effect that this silent cultist is trying to place on you. You are okay, so you do not get the main effect. You are, however, shaken for the next round. For one round.
Okay, I think that's like a -1 to attack rolls or something, right? Also, point of order, Calbion, you need to roll initiative.
Shaken character takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Oh yes, but do we not have a Calbion in here? We don't. $14, okay. So that is going to be the silent cultist turn. This one on this corner is going to try and shank you, Desmond.
Okay.
And total defense does what for you?
It adds a +4 dodge bonus to my AC, so I'm up to 22.
Alrighty. That does not strike.
Alright. Cool.
Silent cultist. Go right there. Calbion.
Oh. Right, let's see. I guess I motion to Aravid. You want me to open the door for you? Sort of like open it slightly so that he can sneak in.
I guess that depends if we've heard anything.
No one's. Yeah, I think because the pages say so, I think an alarm would be going off.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold up 6 fingers for 6 seconds. So, no.
Okay. Oh, no, as in, don't open the door. Oh, well, I already. Well, I guess I motioned to him. And I should have. That's what I meant.
Well, opening the door?
Well, I was asking him if I should open the door so I can walk in.
Yeah, and I'm saying wait.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
I suppose I'll wait then.
Okay, so if you're just hanging out. He is gonna stay here and try and fling a dart. He's gonna go here and try and fling a dart at Mia. That does not crit confirm. You will take 5 dart damage.
Okay, so they beat my AC of 18, just to confirm. Yeah, 'cause
Yes,
they
they
crit.
got a 23.
And that was 6 points?
5.
Got it, thank you.
And then this one's gonna try and around the corner shank. What does partial cover give? I don't think it matters because that's another natural 20.
I think it'd be +2 to AC, unless I'm mistaken.
Well, that
Behind cover is +4. But partial cover is only within 30 feet for anything ranged.
So I imagine, yeah, natural 20 still goes through. It does not is 23. Does not confirm the crit. So that is 6 damage from a dagger to Mia. Aravid.
We hear the alarm, and we've also said that we were going to wait until a little bit of the attention has shifted, so I'm going to wait until the next round to go in.
Alright, this guy's not doing anything.
Actually, I'd like to drop my initiative to the 14 right above Calbion.
So you want to be above him.
14 and a half, yeah. I'm going in first.
You'll be 14.1.
Excellent. Sorry.
Okay. This guy... I think he's going to back up. Right here. This guy will move in his place. Go right there. This guy's not going to do anything. This guy... Lucia.
Okay. So, Lucia is trying to peer in between Mia and Desmond. And is it possible to do a quick, let's check perception maybe to see if, to Lucia's view, do any of these figures not have weapons and then therefore are possibly magic users?
Sure.
Okay.
They all seem to have weapons. I think even from your point of view, you probably would have seen this guy right here trying casting something on Desmond.
Okay. In that case, what I would like to do... Oh, does it? Okay, so can I hop up on this box then?
Sure.
Okay. And I would like to reach into a little bag that that Lucia has tied to a belt at her waist, and she gets out a pack of tarot cards, and then looking at that one person, she just flips them really fast like she's, dealing at a table or something, so they just kind of go flying through the air. But they're actually spectral. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'd like it to actually land right there.
Oh.
But I can attack with it as soon as I cast it.
If it does it, I assume it's kind of like D&D where it has its own like little look and token.
It does. It can't
The
let anybody, flank or anything, but it does have its own little.
For the sake of things, until you find an image you'd like, we'll use Mimips.
That's. I'm just gonna stick with my Mimips. So, and then I'm gonna attack this person here. I don't know why I didn't do an attack. I guess I
So
have
it takes the shape of a weapon favored by your deity, or a weapon with some spiritual significance or symbolism to you.
I don't have a
Has the
deity,
same
so
threat range and critical multipliers as the real weapon of its form.
which I don't know what that would be because it just says that the damage is 1d8
What's your
plus 1 per
alignment?
level. I am neutral.
Straight up.
Yep, straight up.
A neutral. It says cleric, but a neutral
I'm
cleric
not a
without
cleric.
any deity. I assume it's still part of the spell. A neutral cleric without a deity can create a spiritual weapon of any alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Provided you're acting in general accord with that alignment at the time. Chaos gives you a battle axe, evil a light flail, good as a warhammer, and law is a longsword.
Since it's an object with some spiritual symbolism to me, I would like to flavor it as tarot cards spinning out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It does need to. It uses the attack rolls of one of those weapons.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It would be a light flail probably. Just because she's Sure, it could be like a longsword. Why not? Slashing damage. Except it's force damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and take the stats of a longsword then.
Okay, or if we want just to simplify things, you can just do an attack roll with your dagger, and we'll use the force damage from the spiritual weapon.
Okay, that'll work. That seems good, like size-wise and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. This depends on me finding my dagger. There it is.
That hits, so that will be 5 force damage.
The damage is. Did it do? The damage is 1d8 plus 1 for each level. So 1d8 plus 4?
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1 per 3 caster levels.
Oh, per 3. Okay, I can't read. That's cool.
So that does seem accurate with the damage of 5.
Sure, let's say it is.
So you will deal 5 force damage. Okay.
Wapa.
Wapa,
Yes,
indeed.
get him.
Anything else?
And then I will just sort of like crouch down on my box so that hopefully, maybe, I've got some cover. And if I don't, that's fine too.
Mia.
Okay, so if I take a full round action, so hypothetically, if I took a 5-foot step forward and took a full round action to try to take out the guy on my right, could I get, and I knock him out on the first hit, do I still get my second attack and I can redirect it to somebody else, or is that second attack lost?
Unless there is an actual ruling, or if I get the ruling correct, I imagine you could split up your attacks. It just has to be, I don't think you can full attack, and then, obviously you can't move to someone else to do the second attack, but if there are two people next to you, I think you can split them up.
Okay, cool. I will not be doing this round.
Yeah,
I'm sure that that's something that
because at least when I was playing my gunslinger before he died, the whole thing with him was I can shoot at multiple people, but I couldn't say, I shoot at this guy and then wait to hear the GM say, oh, he's dead, for me to be able to then hit someone else. It's either you go all in on one, or you say, you hit the left guy and the right guy. You can't go, I hit this guy. So I think you have to specify where your two attacks are going before actually attacking.
Okay, gotcha. Well, for now, I'm actually going to stay there. I'm going to hold the line at this door, so that way neither Desmond nor myself can get flanked. And I hit the guy directly to my upper right, since he was able to stab me.
Yes.
Great. Full round action, Brawler's Fury. First attack. A 13 to hit.
Oh, I didn't see anything get rolled. Oh, there it is. That does not hit.
Okay, second attack. A 14 to hit.
Neither does that.
Wow, could I roll any worse? This is nuts. Okay, that is the end of my turn. I'm gonna hold that door frame, so.
Alright, Mr. Smiles is just gonna step up to the window and watch. What a name. What a kind guy. Surely he's kind. Okay. Desmond.
All right. I'm gonna say kind of out loud while activating the pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be manageable, and the other team can do with that information what they will. I'm gonna take a step back and take a shot at this guy
Okay.
with a cold blast. Boom. Boom. On touch.
That is touch. Let me look at him. As I scroll all the way up. That hits.
Whew.
For
Thank
8.
goodness. Alright, 8 cold damage, yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright. This silent cultist is actually going to retreat. Yeah, that's what he's doing. This guy is gonna step out and in to doorway. And I believe someone, make sure I'm getting the rules right. If someone steps into your threat range, that's an attack of opportunity?
No. Just if you walk out of a threatened square.
Right. Okay, so then this is a dagger coming to Mia. Not only do you keep missing, but I also keep critting on you. And you take 6 damage.
Absolute.
Aravid.
Okay, time has passed. Let's get that door open. Huh?
All
Slayer
right,
in.
lighting. I'm just gonna entirely. Oh, I'm stretching it. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
do
That's yeah. Hold on.
you
I'm just gonna delete it.
is. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay, that worked. 5 and 15. Okay. In order to maintain stealth, I can't move more than half, I think. Come on, skills, show me the rules. Um, mm, you can move up to half your normal speed and use stealth at no penalty. When moving at a speed greater than half but less than normal speed, you take a -5 penalty. Okay. So I'll take my -5 and double move.
All right.
So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then 5, 10, 15, and I will be able to get him from there. So I'll stay right there.
Alrighty. If that's all, we move to Calbion.
Right, so if I take, because my max movement is 30, if I take 15, then could I attempt a stealth check with no penalty?
Yes.
One, three. That should be good. So,
Okay. Refreshing my game just to make sure nothing's broken. Please hold. Alright, 23 stealth. It's pretty good. Anything else?
I guess I'll send a message through the thing since I can't really see Aravis. Like, oh yeah, I'll send a message to Aravis. Like, everything's looking up there.
I'll respond with 2 of the 2 purple cloaked guards in this room.
All
Alright.
your
So is that all from Calbion?
that will be it for me.
Alright. Blip. Nope. Blip. This fella is gonna move up. If this guy crits, I'm really sorry. He didn't. He misses.
Oh, thank God. I need a break.
If this guy crits, I'm gonna be really sorry. He didn't!
Does he miss also?
It's actually even worse. He got a nat 1.
Yay!
This guy's not gonna do anything. He's just waiting. This guy is gonna begin moving up. Right there. This one is going to... Oh, I'm still using those. He just succeeded his reflex save. What is this guy gonna do? This guy's just gonna wait here. I think that's what he's gonna do. This guy's not gonna do anything. And this guy... right there. Lucia. If you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. Forgot to unmute. So that was a really brilliant plan that I just laid out. No, I know what it was. I think that what I would like to do, is bop this guy with my spiritual weapon, so they, see tarot cards come flying at them, and probably don't think it's terrifying unless I hit them. So let's see if I do. Bet I don't.
A 10 will not hit.
Okay. So here's my question about spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
It basically just says I can attack with it on my turn, but I'm not clear as to whether that's just counting as, like, say, a bonus action for me and then I can do something else, or is that my action?
That is a good question.
Strikes the opponent you designate starting with one attack in the round the spell is cast and continuing each round thereafter on your turn. So it sounds kind of like I can do it and do something else. I can just do it the one time until you figure that out.
Each round after the first, you can use a move action to redirect the weapon to a new target.
Which I just did.
If you do not, the weapon continues to attack the previous round's target. On any round, the weapon switches targets. It gets one attack.
Oh, okay. So I just switched. Well, but that's not quite what.
So I think it would be your move action.
Right, but I'm saying now, can I do something else? Right, if that takes the move action.
Yeah, you just can't move.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. In that case, what I would like to do is go ahead and point at this one in front of Mia. I'm going to attempt. Okay, thank you, Aravid. And attempt to cast Doom on that one. And here is
Doom.
So we're looking for a will save of 14.
12.
Yeah, okay. So, shaken, whatever that means.
They are shaken. That is -2 to a bunch of stuff.
Good. Okay, that's my turn. I'm staying right where I am, crouching down again.
Alright. Mia.
All right. Does shaken affect the guys in front of me's AC?
Attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Okay, so no. I will.
Yep.
I will take a full round action and direct all of the hits to this guy directly to my right.
Okay.
A 22.
That hits for 8.
Yep. And second attack
Alright.
is a 17.
And that drops him.
Awesome. And then I pivot on my foot so I can face the other two and just hold up the thing that's disguised, the bone totem that's disguised as a staff, just ready to swing at the other two.
Alrighty. Mr. Smiles. Who I should probably show you Mr. Smiles. Y'all want to see Mr. Smiles?
I don't know that I do.
My bad. Mr. Smiles the Third.
Aww. Well, he
Oh,
looks nice.
Fun.
Mr. Smiles the Third is gonna take an action. Is what he's gonna do. And let us see here. What is he gonna do?
Pass out.
Yep, he's just gonna pass out. He's actually going to...
Sorry.
Go right
Just looking
there.
at something.
And he is going to... Alright, you all begin to hear, well, he doesn't have that, so you all begin to hear kind of this eerie singing, which is going to be for the purposes of description, this is a bardic performance that he is giving to some of his allies. And that's going to be his go. This silent initiate can just join his fellas. Desmond.
Alright, I am going to make an attack against this guy.
Alright.
Cold Blast. Cold Blast? Hello? Yay!
Wait, sorry, against which one?
Is this one on the left?
Alright,
the
that
non-dazzled one, or unshaken one.
He's not looking
Or
good.
9. Good. Shouldn't. Alright, and that is my turn.
Alright, this silent cultist Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. He is gonna move back into this fight. And Mia, I would like, what do I need? Do I need something? Wow, you really? I mean, I guess we saw this in effect in Rune Lords. Does command really not take a save? It just happens?
That sounds strange.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
This
right.
spell doesn't have a save to it. It just says you give the subject a single command, which it obeys
says,
to the best of its ability.
It says will negates.
Yeah, there's a will save to it.
That's weird. On the sheet, it doesn't have that. Alright, well then I need a will save as he tries to give you a command to drop what you're holding.
That's a 3.
Oh.
And you will be dropping what you're holding, I think, when it gets to their turn, right? When it gets back to Mia's?
Or is it an immediate action?
Yeah, drop. On its turn, the subject drops whatever it is holding. It can't pick up any dropped item until its next turn. So on your turn, you drop what you're holding. That's going to be his turn. This guy... 30. This one is going to take a 5-foot step behind the door. Aravid.
Okay. Let's pull out combat reflexes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Where would you say these guys are looking?
They are all looking
Okay.
this way.
We're not going to worry too much about stealth. I'm going to stab that one in the back.
All right.
So plus 11, 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 11 damage. And I'm going, unless
He drops.
Oh, okay, he does. Cool. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I do care about stealth. maybe maybe they just keep running. I don't know. Whatever happens. I'll actually let me check if I can apply this to someone else. Menacing swordplay. Nope, that opponent. Okay, so I can't do it for others. I moved and I stabbed.
All right. Calbion.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move my 30 while trying to maintain stealth. So 1, 6. You can only move diagonal once, correct?
Going diagonal once is 5 feet of movement. I believe going diagonal twice is 10.
Yeah. If you take out your ruler tool, it'll kind of show you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna roll for stealth, -5.
All right. All right. Anything else?
Oh, that's all I can really do at the moment.
All right. Despite it being quick and deadly, this silent initiate does feel the drop of his ally behind him, and is going to turn to see you, and is going to shout out as he moves up into you. There's more behind us! And yep, he's going into you. And is going to try and attack you. That is a 23 crit, but the crit is a 6.
Wow. Okay.
So that is 6 points of damage. This one is shaken. He's going to get a -2 to his attack against Mia. Which misses. These fellas are going to start joining the party now. This guy is also going to begin joining the party now that he's been encouraged. This one is going to move in and is going to try and touch Mia. No, he's not. He's going to move here and try and touch Desmond. That's what he's going to try and do. Well, a 5 definitely does not hit as he tries to reach out and grab you. Yeah, kind of, I think some people may have been feeling the effects of this in another campaign as the hand of this cultist kind of turns a brackish reddish color as they try and reach out to you, and it does not hit, unfortunately. Okay, he goes there. This guy is gonna go right here and try and stab.
Uh, 22 parry.
Yes, you do.
Okay, then I'm gonna riposte.
Okay.
$23.
To hit?
Yep.
Yes.
And 10 damage.
He runs up with his dagger side by side with his buddy, and he's confident, power in numbers. He goes to stab you. You just flick of the wrist away and just stab him in the neck, and he drops.
And of course, I look back at the one who hit me.
Of course, as we move to Lucia.
Alrighty. First of all, gonna take my move action to... Oop. Could you move my spiritual weapon down 1 square to there? I don't
Down
have
1
control of it.
square.
Thank you. And then I will smack the doomed guy. That's his name now, the Doom Guy.
The doomed guy.
Oh my god. I need to just not try to do any sort of damage-causing thing.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Okay.
But I don't think you can, do a crit fumble on something that's spiritual, so you're still fine.
Good. And so this is the one that was trying to touch Mia.
This one here, instead of Mia, this one went to go touch Desmond.
Oh, Desmond. Sorry. Okay, well, if that's how we're going to play it, I am going to move up here, hop off the box, move up here, and we are going to do a fun little thing called Touch of Blindness.
Ooh.
So
Touch
that's
from your hand.
Fortitude DC 14.
Alright. Supernatural. Can't be disrupted in combat. Doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh, I was about to point that out.
Damn. Okay, Fortitude from the Silent Cultist. He gets a 13.
Yeah, I feel like I just walk up and do a Three Stooges.
Touch from your hand, which is engulfed in darkness, disrupts a creature's vision. Each touch causes the target to become blinded for 1 round. You can use this melee touch attack up to 1 time per caster level. Any touch attack not used after 1 round per caster level is lost. So I guess you just have this up and you can keep touching people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Think so.
kind of that way, doesn't
You can
it?
just keep touching people until you decide not to touch anyone.
And I do notice that it's concentration, which means Mimips leaves the board.
Goodbye, Mimips.
Which, I will not say anything bad about Mimips.
He got one hit.
One hit. Yep. I like this better. So yeah. I don't know, does it? You tell me.
Yeah, it's saying concentration there is just so it's easy to get to a concentration check. If, like, they did an attack of opportunity on you for casting, and now you don't know if you still have the spell.
Okay. So I can still have a Mimips.
Mimips is back, baby.
And so since I will not take an attack of opportunity, I'm going to move back to my box and say, using the medallion, I will just whisper to Desmond and Mia, he can't see you for a little bit. Feel free to move if you want to. And that's my turn. Oh, can I not?
Not without spring attack.
So I guess I stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Just confused.
We're learning. Alright, Mia.
Oh, the weapon
You have
falls
to,
out.
it's your turn starts and you drop your weapon, yes.
Yeah. But the one that casted it on me it wasn't this guy, it was this guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Mia's just gonna, as soon as the weapon hits the ground, she's gonna kind of look down at a little bit of surprise, look at the guy who's blinded, look over at his friend, and she's just gonna like ball her fists up, and I'm gonna take a punch at the blind guy because he has a -2 AC, and I think it's funny.
Okay.
So full round attack against this guy. So it's 2 punches. This is gonna be at Alright, there we go. So first punch is an 8.
Even being blind, I do not believe so.
Yeah, I didn't think his AC was a 10. Okay, second one. Total of 20.
Yes. Does he lose his dex when being blind?
Let me check. Hold on. I have the blind condition up. Yes, he loses his dex bonus and gets a -4 penalty to all strength and dexterity checks and opposed perception checks. So -2 for armor class, and then loses dexterity.
Aw, so sad.
So -2 for armor class and loses the dex bonus. So it would still miss.
Okay.
The first strike.
Okay, gotcha.
The 20
But-
hits though for 6
Okay.
damage.
Perfect. Yeah. So I just punch him straight in his head. Just bam.
All right. Anything else?
I guess just for next round, is it a swift action to pick up your weapon and just possible attacks of opportunity, or is it a full action? What does that entail?
I think it's a move action, and it absolutely is attacks of opportunity.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just needed to know what
Okay.
style of action that I would get. Okay, cool. That is the end of my turn.
All right, Mr. Smiles is just going to continue singing his song from where he is. Actually, he's going to move back to the window and keep singing his song. Desmond.
All right. I am gonna. I want to step back here. I think that might give me a better angle on this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna worry about the blind guy a little less now, but I'll attempt to hit that guy with a cold blast.
All right. That
For
hits
7.
for 7. All right.
And that will be my turn, sir.
Okay. This silent cultist is gonna walk up and try and touch Mia. He's a big fan. Nope. The same thing. His his left hand turns this like brackish red and tries to grab you, but it misses. This guy is gonna turn. Going right here. And that's gonna be him. This guy is gonna back up, again, backing up a little. Right here. Aravid.
Sure. All right. Wow. Okay. Not rolling especially well. That's only an 11.
That does not hit.
Yeah. I want a second chance at that. I'm gonna start moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna get over here to face off with this guy.
Alright.
Unless he doesn't want to take an attack of opportunity, which is totally valid.
He's gonna try.
Okay. Ooh. Get in my freaking... Okay. 23 parry.
You parry him.
And... No fucking way. Another 11.
And that doesn't go through.
No, it does not. This is fine. I'm literally thriving.
Alright.
But
all?
yeah.
Alright, Calbion.
Right, I'm go ahead and move another 30. Right. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a dart at this guy.
Alright. Uh, 14 does
I'm attacking his back, so does that grant me flank against him?
Does flank, is that a thing with ranged?
I guess it wasn't really clear what direction people are facing right now.
Yeah, because I know they have to turn on their turn. I don't think it would be flanking. But
I'm guessing
maybe I'll give you flat-footed because he wasn't expecting you.
Okay, so
That makes sense. So a 14 does hit, and he drops.
right.
Anything else?
Well, I think stealth automatically breaks when you make an attack, so I'm just. Well, I already moved attack, so that's it.
All right. How long is this guy doomed?
A minute.
Oh wow. Okay. So he's gonna try and attack.
Now I gotta
Mia.
check. Yeah, it's a minute. A minute per level.
Alright. Oh.
Wow, a minute per level. That's insane.
That's what I
That-
have in my. I'm just gonna check and make
I
sure.
love that. That's how loud.
Well, his
spells work,
attack
it's
does
per
not
level.
hit.
It seems like a lot. So I'm just. It's at least a minute. Let's say that. No, it's one per level. So
Yes, be
He's
doomed
so doomed.
forever.
so doomed.
Super doomed.
All right.
I'm gonna
this
sing
guy's
Doom
gonna
song.
Just
Doom,
double
doom,
move.
doom.
This guy is gonna go right here. Listen, you respect my mips. This guy is gonna come here, and what is he gonna do? Can't do much. I need to use my ruler. Oh wow, that's gonna affect everyone. He's gonna do it. He's gonna channel some negative energy. And I will need a will save from Desmond up. And I do need to, I believe, do it for the boys as well, the evil boys.
Is my roll going to you?
I got your
Or
roll.
not? Okay, because I don't see it.
Let me do the evil boys.
Oh, there we go. So,
Yeah.
guess I'm just lagging over here.
Yeah. Yeah, roll 20's being kind of a booty hole. Now I have to figure out where it says what his save is. Okay, there it is. Everyone except for his two cultist friends, his two silent cultist friends, succeed, and it's going to be probably not a lot of damage. But for everyone who got an 11 and above, you will take, well, half a 2. This is kind of embarrassing.
Wait, I gotta do math.
Oh. Yeah, do the math. He damages his own guys. And this, in fact, he actually kills one of his own.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, I'm
Dead serious.
Dead serious.
I see what you
Aha,
did there.
aha, aha. Yeah. Alright. That is his turn. The silent cultist who is blind. 50% chance to hit, was that it?
Yeah, if he knows where to hit.
And I think he did. I mean, he was right next to trying to touch Mia. Was it D100 gets rolled and above a certain number?
I would assume it's above a 50.
Yeah. So let's find out.
or below, dealer's choice.
Well, dealer's choice says he knows where Mia is.
Mhm.
And is gonna try and touch you again. Nope, that was the wrong thing. Oh my god. He tries to touch you again and fails miserably.
Good, fail. See if I care. No touch.
He goes
I think
right
it's-
there.
I think it's because when I blinded him, I just whispered, I need you to ask before touching her.
Mm-hmm. Of course, yes. He's gotten the past 3 touches, literally, have all been 3s on the die. Or 3s, just 3s. Lucia, you're up.
Okay. So, just to keep that going, I would like to go ahead and re-up that blindness.
Alright.
And so, I need...
You can use the melee touch attack up to 1 time per caster level. So you do the...
So the question is, I assume that every time I try it, they get to try to save against it, right?
blinded for 1 round unless it makes a saving throw. He failed. Each touch causes the target to become blinded for 1 round. So he was blinded. He failed the fortitude, so that's why he was blinded.
Mm-hmm. So I assume he gets to roll against it every
Yes.
time. Okay.
Every time you touch him.
Right. So that's literally what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, I really need you to ask politely before touching her.
Alrighty, and that's
I'm going to
fortitude.
flick him. I'm going to flick him on the nose.
Alright, so fortitude.
Yes. Fortitude 14.
13.
Ha! Okay. Now I can move, right? Because I didn't split it up.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to... So the box to the left of me is at a higher level up than the one that I'm on right now?
I think these small boxes here, no. This big
Okay.
box, yes.
Okay. I'm just going to stay where I am. I mean, no, I'm not. I'm going to go over
Alrighty.
one more.
Okay. Mia Bennett.
And then, wait.
Oh.
Mimips. Mimips
Oh, yes.
has to take a swing.
Yes.
We
we'll
gotta
swing
let
at
the
that.
spiritual
Swing at the doomed.
Mimips can't
No.
hit for crap.
No, you won't. So I think we will go to Mia Bennett. In fact.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should go to Mia.
Okay. So I will take my movement action to pick up my weapon, so that does trigger the attack of opportunities from both those people.
All right.
Are you talking blind guy?
Blind guy and doomed guy, I think.
Blind guy. This still says doesn't provoke attack of opportunity.
I think what that means
Oh,
is
yeah.
you casting the spell doesn't trigger an attack of opportunity.
I see.
Like you casting it in his face doesn't mean means you won't get slapped when he. Because I think normally casting a spell in front of someone that triggers an attack of opportunity.
Does it?
That spell prevents
Dear
you.
Lord.
It's
Yeah.
actually supposed to be in 5e as well. No one just ever follows that rule.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that spell, because it's you're touching them, it lets you do it without taking a swing from them.
Well, in that
So.
case, I moved out of threat range.
I mean, unless you want to take the blind attack, I'll the blind man will swing at you.
I mean, go ahead. I gotta learn somehow.
Oh no!
Blind man is gonna try and touch you.
And he gets to do a spell as an attack of opportunity. So noted.
What is your armor?
Armor sucks. It's 11.
11. Actually, I don't know if he can do a spell-like ability, so I'm just gonna use his weapon. Yeah, the 50% fail chance did succeed. As in, he got over it.
I was like, I don't know what that means.
In his other hand, he had a short sword. They all had short swords. They had their weapons all out already.
Sure.
And he swings in a direction after hearing some footprints, and he strikes with a 21 for 6 damage.
Okay.
And then Mr. Doomed is gonna try and swing at Mia. For a 12.
That misses.
Alright.
All right, I got my weapon back. Full round action. Mr. Mr. Blind's not looking good, right?
Both of them aren't looking good.
Okay, both of them are not looking good.
Both of them are not looking good. Mr. Doom is looking worse than the blind man.
Mr. Doom is a Wookiee.
He's a Wookiee.
We got
Okay.
Wookiees in Pathfinder?
Okay, first attack is gonna go to Mr. Doomed, and then second attack is gonna go to Mr. Blind with the large improvised weapon. Mr. Doomed, here you go. 24.
Mr. Doomed gets obliterated.
Yay!
Awesome. And now Mr. Blind.
I would say he's not doomed anymore, but I think he's now doomed to a worse fate because
He's
dead.
very doomed. He's double doomed now. Mr. Blind, don't see this coming. -2 AC plus minus Dex. 13 to hit him?
-2.
Minus Dex?
Yes.
Yeah, 13 points of bludgeoning damage from
Mr. Blind goes down.
Yes! Awesome. Movement. No, sorry, I can't move. I used my movement to pick up my weapon. So I am... Oh, yeah, I will take a 5-foot step into the room. Blip, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Mr. Smiles is going to continue playing his song. He's just going to back up a little bit, though. Desmond.
Alright. I am gonna walk up to on top of this box. It's my box now. And I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, hitting things by accident again.
Lucia sets your box on fire, and you fall.
My box.
I can't have this box. No one can. No one can.
I guess not.
Correct. I'm petty like that.
Alright, that hits, and you're striking the cultist, right?
Yes.
Alright, that hits.
Alright, cool. Next person.
Alright. This silent initiate is going to try and strike at you, Aravid.
Okay. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it.
Okay.
19 to parry.
You parry.
23 to hit. There we go.
That hits.
And then a 2/3 chance to drop immediately. Unless 9 damage.
He is still up.
Yep, 2/3 chance.
Yep. But that is his turn. This silent initiate is going to try and move in. And is going to try and throw a dart at Mia. Misses. Aravid.
Okay, well, I just sort of have to tap you. So, does a 17 hit?
Yes.
It's gonna drop him. 10 damage.
He drops.
5. Well, that's kind of difficult terrain. I do acrobatics to not have it be difficult terrain.
Okay.
29. I think it's fine. 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 25, 30. Do I join in exactly, or do I go for you? 35. Okay, my turn.
Alrighty. Calbion.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 6. Either roll acrobatics to scale the boxes, I'm guessing.
You will need to give me, I believe, a climb.
Oh, a climb, okay. Boy.
You begin to climb, and you will not be able to get to where you want because you get like right here, but the climb is a bit too treacherous with the weight of the boxes, and you are not able to continue up.
Alright. I guess that's all I can do.
Okay. This silent initiate does see Aravid. Yes. And is going to come right here and try and attack you. 21 to hit.
Wow. No.
No.
I add 4 to my AC
Okay.
to get just a little closer.
Alright, he does not hit. This silent cultist is going to move into the fray. Will this one be able to touch you?
Nope.
As he brings forth his brackish red hand.
Ew.
That is a natural 20. And let me ask you, does a 21 confirm?
Are you hitting me? Because there's only one
Yes.
person that's closest to me. So is it from him? Because I heard silent initiate,
Yes,
but
this
I'm not
guy.
Sure if it's... Okay.
Oh, my bad.
The other
The
one
silent
moved a little
cultist.
bit,
Yeah.
so I was confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, a 21 does confirm.
Okay. You are going to take 7 points of damage as he grabs you with this spell-like ability, this brackish red death-like aura from his hand, and grabs you as you kind of see and feel your veins turning this darkish color. And you will be taking 7 damage. And when it gets back to your turn, you're gonna be taking some more damage. Because you're bleeding.
Okie dokie.
This silent initiate. It's also gonna come right here. And try and throw a dart at Aravid.
Oh. Okay.
For a 16.
No. That misses.
Okay. Lucia.
Okay. Rats. One of my spells does not do what I thought it did, and that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna come step over the dead guy. Here. To here. And I'm gonna touch this guy. Since we're
Alrighty.
touching without asking.
Fortitude.
Yeah.
Yo. What are you, goofy? Yuck. He gets a 6.
Ah.
He is blinded. All right.
And then I'm going
Mimips?
to hit with Mimips, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna hit with Mimips. I believe it. Come on.
No, you
Fucking
won't. Mia.
Aravid, I'm coming around to your point of view.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's your turn. Well, luckily for you, it will end after this. You take 5 more bleeding damage.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
But you do feel your veins return to normal. The pulsing in your body from this touch return to normal.
Okay. Can I share the space with the spiritual weapon?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
It is incorporeal.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, so I'll take a 5-foot step to the Mimips space. And how's this guy looking health-wise?
Both of the enemies you're standing in look very beat to hell.
Okay, so they both look bad? Okay.
Yes.
First attack will go to this guy, the Silent Initiate, at the top. The second attack is going to go to Mr. Blind. So first attack.
Okay.
Is a crit, does a 25 confirm?
He's super dead, yes.
Aw, his friend didn't get to see me kill his friend. Dang it. Okay. Well, second attack's gonna go to him anyway. That's a 13, which I think we confirmed does actually hit these guys.
Yes.
Awesome, 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
And he is also dead.
Awesome, yeah, and Mia looks like absolute crap. So as soon as she hits this guy, her weapon kind of hits the ground, and she's breathing really heavily, and that is the end of my turn.
Mr. Smiles, you hear the eerie song end, and Mr. Smiles does a little thing called leaving the map. Desmond.
Alright, I'm gonna walk in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will use my kinetic healer on Mia, and seeing as how she just demolished all these people and Lucia says I need to ask for permission, Mia, I'm going to heal you. Is that alright?
The look on her face is one of just like, oh god, not again. And she goes, okay, fine. And she just braces herself for that incoming cold.
Oh, he's totally wearing a shit-eating grin. Okay, so wait, 20 cold? How did that work out?
It's because if you just do the damage, it doesn't know if it's a crit or not.
Oh,
So it does
I
the
see.
regular and the potential crit.
Oh, okay. Huh. Weird. Alright, so you're gonna heal for 6, but you'll take 4 non-lethal. Not my best healing.
Lucia hears you ask, and she says to Mia, he's such a nice, polite boy.
If only you could see the shit-eating face that Mia's looking at.
There's a response of just a groan of disagreement as she just visibly shakes.
Alright. Is that all from Desmond?
Yes.
Aravid.
Alright, so Northern Initiate threw a dagger or a dart at me, yes?
Yes.
Do they also have a dagger in hand?
They do have a dagger in their other hand. They threw with one hand, dagger in the other.
Okay. I was gonna take advantage of that. I probably still will, just to a small degree. I'll take a 5-foot step, and yeah, I'll go for that guy. Come on, crit. Come on, 18 to 20. Nope, that's an 8. 17.
That hits.
Still gonna hit, not gonna give me panache back. 8 damage.
8 damage. Still standing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll call out, Halbion, get over here.
Okay. And with that, if you'd like to keep climbing boxes, it is another climb. I can't speak today.
Happens.
I'm just gonna sprint. I'll just move double my movement.
All right. All right. So is that all from you?
Yep.
2 silent initiates. This one first with a stab.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. The second one. That is a natural 20. Does an 18 confirm?
I don't think I can technically do my dodging panache against a confirmation roll, so yeah.
So that is 8 damage. That is
Okay.
their turn. Lucia.
Okay. She's gonna look at Mia shivering from that and say, "Oh, for goodness sake!" Step over here and do a cure moderate wounds on Mia. Damn right.
For, what was that, 14?
14. Yep.
And as a reminder, only Night's Rest gets rid of the burn for the cold from the heal. All right.
And then I just take a quick look around and see if I can identify other combatants, see if we see any of the nobles anywhere.
Well, I think you would maybe be able to, if you can see the guys up here.
Yeah. I think that's all. That's it.
Alrighty then, Mia.
Okay, so I've never used a throwing weapon before in Pathfinder, so is there a penalty for using a throwing weapon, or how does throwing weapons work?
So throwing weapons have a ranged increment like any other ranged weapon, and I believe it will use your dexterity. No, Aravid?
It's in here somewhere.
That was a misroll. Please ignore that.
It is dex, I believe. I'm looking at my crossbow. Or I mean my daggers.
Okay.
Alright, well then Dex sounds like it would be the case.
Okay, so with that, Mia's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I would like to throw oh, I can't. Yeah, because you have to take out weapons. Okay, so no, I will double move and get behind this guy to get flanking.
Alrighty.
If it's like out and not like in a pack or something, you can get it out as part of your movement. So if it's not like stashed away somewhere, you can get it.
Yeah, if it's not like in a bag or anything, if you have an item you want to throw that's not in a bag or that you have to reach in to grab, yeah. Okay.
And heads up, Game Master. Apparently, thrown weapons, unless they're using finesse, would use strength.
Oh, well then it's strength.
Oh, is it strength? Okay.
Ooh, it is in melee, and I think that's a -4. Yeah. So I think because I think you would get a -4. You need to take a feat to negate the negatives to throwing or firing something into melee. That's how I was able to That's how I was able to shoot into crowds in Rune Lords without any penalties. That does not hit. The hammer goes wide. Desmond.
I just wanted to address quickly because I read more of the page. So the strength would apply to the damage of the thrown weapon. So I was mistaken. It is still dexterity, but it's very weird. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't think it affected anything. Yep. Okay. Desmond is going to gather energy. So it's just this whirlwind of blue energy that chills the air and is really loud as it whirls around him. And I'm going to take a 5-foot step, and this guy's going to have a really bad day if he doesn't drop before I get to him.
Okay, if that's your go about, Aravid.
Okay, well, I want those bonuses. Do I go past the top one or past the bottom one? I know this guy is hurt. I can also see Mia coming up. Okay, so of a DC of this guy's combat maneuver defense +2, because this guy's here, I'm gonna roll acrobatics to get behind him.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe not. 16.
So it is his defense +2.
Yeah, because there's a second person.
That will not do it.
Okay, attacks of opportunity from them.
All right, this is the top guy first. Nope. And then the other guy.
Wonderful.
No.
Fantastic. I don't believe that they have combat reflexes, so I'm going to still step behind and stab him in the back. For 23. And... Ooh, max. 11 damage.
Okay. He is dead.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Calbion.
Alright, I step forward, and then I'm just gonna throw a dart at.
Alright. The dart connects, and he drops. And other than the sounds of Desmond going Super Saiyan, the warehouse falls quiet. You may collect your hammer. The warehouse falls quiet. You collect your hammer. And that is where we will end. To leave more warehouse exploration next session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Session
Great, so-
12, to be exact.
Going into session 12, the next time that we play. Great game, everybody. And for now, everybody say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Goodbye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
And Pi.
As always, good pie and stay sweet, everyone.